Hello everyone, good morning. How is everyone doing? Right, let me just double check I'm in the right place and we can crack on with the training. Yes, I am. It looks like I am. So as you can see, I'm coming on live from my mobile today because my laptop just is playing some silly games. However, I'll leave my laptop on here so I can see any comments from you guys. Right, let me know what's happening in your world. Let me know how are you getting on with everything in business and in life. I'll give it another few seconds just to see if people are joining, and then we will crack on with the training today. And we're talking about pricing. That's very exciting, isn't it? Not for everyone, I know, I get it. But it can be really exciting if you think about it the right way. If you create the mindset of pricing abundance, pricing amazingness, that will really work well for you, because pricing is such a powerful tool in business and we're not using it right. We're very often not using it right, which doesn't work for us, does it? So another second or so, if you are joining me live, please let me know you're joining me live. Put a comment in, give me some likes, some hearts, whatever you want to do, because I will put this webinar, this training, across more people, and across more people will be able to see it, of course. And if you are watching the replay, please make sure to give me #replay. Okay, let's crack on. So I put in the description of this event, I've put 5 different things I'm going to be talking about, and let's just go through them one by one. So the first one was, what's the impact of incorrect pricing on your business? Because we don't often think about pricing as what kind of impact it has in terms of, we know it impacts cash, we know it impacts profits, but what else? And a lot of people tell me, well, nothing else, which is not true, but people just don't see the big picture. And that's why I love that as a projector in human design, I have got this helicopter view. I've got the ability to see things on a wider spectrum than just tunnel vision. And that helps me so much and helps me to serve my clients better when I talk to them about pricing, because they suddenly understand the impact of pricing is so much more than just cash and profit. And yes, if you get your pricing wrong, it will have a huge impact on your cash flow, and it will have a huge impact on your profits as well. I've seen business owners who make money, good money in terms of income, but they've got very little profit because their pricing is so wrong. Every time they sell a particular offer that is wrong, priced incorrectly, they lose money on it, they lose profit on it. Yes, they've got income coming in, but the profit is being eaten up by it. You don't want to be in this position. It's a very difficult one to be in. It's a very difficult one to get out of as well, unless you just decide to cease the program. But there are different ways. There are different ways that you can do it and make sure it works for you, not against you. Now, pricing is a marketing tool, and a lot of people don't think about it, but pricing is a very good marketing tool. Think about it this way. When you go shopping, when you buy something in a shop, do you look at the price? You very often do. And if something is overpriced, it makes you doubt, do I really want to buy it? If something is underpriced, it makes you doubt, how much value will I get out of it? The same with your services. It's not only, things that you buy every day in a shop. Your services and the pricing of your services works in exactly the same way. Get it right, and it will be a fabulous marketing tool for you, because people will just see through the price and they will see everything else. Get it wrong, and people will doubt. People will start questioning. The overpriced, underpriced, that doesn't work well. And buyers are not stupid. Let's face it, people have got a lot of idea in terms of, this is what I'm buying, this is why I'm buying it. We can't fool people into buying things. And pricing as a mechanism can be a very, very powerful tool for you to get more clients, to get less objections. Because when you've done it right, the objections will not come. Simple as this. Now, connected to this is stress and time. The other two things that I wanted to mention here when it comes to pricing, when it comes to impact about incorrect pricing on your life. If you do the pricing incorrectly, you will always be chasing your tail because the clients will not come. There will be a gap in your monthly income, monthly profit, and it will be very hard for you to close because of the pricing. So time will be a struggle for you because your mindset will be telling you need to work more, you need to work harder to make more money because this is what will sort it out. And very often I say to my clients, getting new clients, getting more clients will not sort out your problems. Because if you got pricing problems, more clients will actually mean that the problem goes deeper. There is more of a problem for you. So get the pricing sorted, and then the clients will sort themselves out, and the pricing and the time will sort itself out. This is so connected. This is like a chain connection between them. You need to get you need to get the starting point right, the pricing, for everything else to flow properly. Now, we all know as business owners, when there is time pressures, when there is money pressures in business, it creates a lot of stress for us. So pricing is directly correlated with your stress levels because it impacts on so many other things in business. And again, many people don't think about it. Many people think that they are stressed because they've got too many clients, they've got too little clients. But actually, if they got their pricing sorted, that would be so much better for them. I'll give you an example. One of my clients, she increased her prices, quite dramatically increased her prices. She is fully booked. She's got more clients than ever. She's got a waiting list of clients. She's got more money than ever just by changing her pricing, right? And the reason why she did it, or the reason why she's in the position she's in, is because her pricing was dramatically undercharged. It was so low, she just couldn't get clients properly, right? She couldn't work with clients properly. When she sorted it out, clients suddenly started appearing from different places. Now she's got enough money because her pricing is done properly to outsource a lot of work to other people as well. So that helps her tremendously in her business. That reduces her stress. That reduces her time pressures because she's outsourcing the things she doesn't like. That reduces her profit issues because she's got more profit than ever before. And that reduces her cash flow issues because she's got the cash coming in. She sorted all of the problems with one solution, getting her pricing sorted. And I'm never amazed. Oh, hello, Alice. Good to see you. How well it works when you get the pricing done right. Okay, so that was the first thing. The second thing I wanted to talk about will be discounts, because I see a lot of people giving discounts, especially now because Black Friday is coming and everyone is talking about it. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not doing Black Friday. I don't even like Black Friday. I think that is not the right thing to do for my type of a service. It might work for some people, it doesn't work for me. I don't feel good with giving discounts because of Black Friday. But why do people do discounts? Because in first place, they priced it incorrectly probably. And then when the clients don't come, they doubt themselves. They don't have the confidence in their price. So they go into this, oh, I need to reduce it for people to buy. I spoke to a friend recently, a really good friend, and she said to me, she's just about to jump on a call. It's call about her service. She's just about to sell it at her new high price or increased price. And she said, I think I might actually reduce it. I'm like, what? Don't. This is the worst thing you can do. When you reduce or when you discount in panic, you are immediately devaluating the what you're giving your clients in their eyes, right? They will never look at your service through the same lens as they used to. For them, it's like it was never worth that much money in first place. And that's not a good thing, because the minute they devalue your service, they are no longer your ideal client. They are becoming this needy client, the client who wants more, the client who never lives in peace, the client who expects things at the level that you never agreed to do. All those things come together just because you have given them a discount, you have reduced the price. Now, it's very much connected to your mindset, because you've given the discount because you didn't feel confident in yourself, you didn't feel confident in your pricing, you didn't have the right mindset for pricing in the first place. And the clients can smell it from a distance. They can see it, they can feel it, they can taste it. It's all over you. So getting really confident in your prices and stopping yourself from giving discounts is exactly what you need to do. It is a skill. It will not be very natural for you. So, for example, if I'm telling you now, stop giving discounts, and you've given discounts for many, many times, you will be like, oh, I can't because I'll lose my clients. Your mindset will try to give you all the excuses it can possibly to stop you from not giving discounts. But it will work better for you and for your clients if you actually stop doing it, value it properly, price it properly, your services, and start selling it at this correct price. It will change everything for you. Now, when you give discounts, what happens in your head as well is you immediately devalue your own program, your own work, because your mindset monkeys tell you this service was never worth that much. You are not worth that much. People will pay you less, and if someone agrees to your discounted price, it's even worse because it's a confirmation for your mind that you are not worth that much. So imagine if you are selling a service for $3,000 at the moment, you discount it to $2,000 for someone, and then will you ever go back to $3,000? Not on your own, not without any help, because your mind will be convinced that you can only sell it at $2,000. No matter what people say to you, no matter what results the clients will get, you will not be able to sell it for $3,000 unless you do proper work on your pricing mindset and on your pricing strategy. It will just be a hard slog for you. I don't agree with discounts at all. Now, there is one way in which discounts can work, and it's when you feel them, but feel them from the abundance and not feel them from the scarcity mindset. Let me explain what it means. So when you're reducing your prices because you're struggling with getting clients, when you're reducing your prices because you're in fear that people will not sign up with you, you're coming at the discount from the lack. You're coming at the discounts from the scarcity perspective. If, however, you've got your clients, they've paid you money, and you decide, I want to gift people something extraordinary, and this time I want to do it for slightly reduced price, and it's coming out of you, from your heart, from the abundance, because you want to help more people, this is a totally different story. This is not a discount per se. It comes from the abundance mindset, and that can work really, really well for you. But it's how you see it that is so important, and why you do it, that is so important as well. Let me know if it makes sense, because I've been kind of talking for about 15 minutes now, and it would be good to see if you understand what I'm saying here, if it makes sense to you. I know it's kind of quick and short explanations, and the program that I'm running next week, that starts next week, is actually going into all of this in a lot more detail, at a much deeper level, because we need to get this pricing right. We need to get the confidence in pricing to be able to get the businesses to thrive. To have a really successful business, the pricing needs to be right for you. Okay, you've just answered my first question about abundant discounts. Yes, it makes sense. Cool, perfect. So happy it does. If you've got any other questions, please post them in a comment as well, and I will be answering them as I go as well. Right. How to build a stronger pricing muscle. So I talk about muscles quite a lot, don't I? Just because I believe that what I said already, you can't just show up one day and decide, from now on my prices will be this, and I'm really confident in my pricing. It doesn't work like this. If someone tells you they've got this magic pill that they will give you, and from tomorrow you will be confident in your pricing, don't believe them, because they are selling you a BS. It doesn't work like this. Mindset for pricing is like going to the gym. You have to practice. You have to do it over and over and over again. And yes, at the start it will be painful. Your muscles will hurt. Your heart will hurt. Everything, and you will want to talk yourself out of it quite a lot. But once you've actually done it a few times, it becomes so much easier. It becomes so much more aligned, so much better, and you'll actually start enjoying it. When I started on my journey as a business owner, I was horrendously underpricing my services. I was so bad with it. And I was really struggling, let's face it. And it took me some time to increase my prices. It took me some mindset work to actually be able to say my prices with confidence. Now I increase my prices on a very regular level. My one-to-one service, which at the moment is 3K, it's going up to 4K from January, because I know it's worth it, and I can say it with confidence. From now on, my one-to-one for 3 months is 4K. Can you see any emotion in my face that says, oh, she's not confident here, or she will back out from saying that out loud to a client? No, because I've practiced. I've trained my brain to be able to say out loud, this is what my price is, and feel really good about it. The feeling is the secret. So to improve your pricing muscle, to work on it, there are two things that I tend to do with clients that work with me. The first one is knowing your numbers. Let's face it, when you see something on paper, when the numbers tell you a story, it's much more difficult for you to back out of the price. So if numbers tell you this should cost $3,000, you will not suddenly price it at 2, because the numbers tell you it's free. The numbers give you this boost, this level of confidence that, okay, what I'm doing here is worth it. Even if you don't feel like you're worth it, the numbers are telling you this is worth it, and you will not back off very, very quickly. When you know your numbers, when you've done the exercises with me that I teach people about their pricing and about their numbers, you might actually realize that what you're selling and what you're working on at the moment, the rate that you're selling at, is very, very low, and you would be better off kind of working on a till in Tesco. Not that I've got anything against working in Tesco, which, you know, it's helping other people as well. But when you've started your business, you've started your own business as a business owner, not to be paid as much as employees at Tesco, right? Let's face it, you want to be paid more. You want to be paid much more. So when you suddenly realize that actually all the stress, all the pain you're going through as a business owner is giving you very little in terms of financial reward, you're thinking, is it really worth it? This is a huge realization for so many people. And this is the point for them. I need to increase my prices now. I have to do it because there's no way I'm going on a till to Tesco. This is what I want to do. This is the way I want to do it. And the only way for me to do it is to increase my prices. That's it. The second thing that I encourage people to do, I work with people on when it comes to pricing, is building showing them the pricing blind spots. That's what I'm trying to say. We all have got them, and we all come across them, but we don't always see them. That's why they are called blind spots, right? When I speak to people that I work with and we talk about pricing, I very often catch them on saying something that they've been saying for years and years. So for them, it's normal, it's natural, it's the way they live. But they have no idea that this one word or one sentence is causing them a lot of issues in their pricing and in their business, ultimately. Trying to find an example. Someone said to me the other day, I want to be affordable, or I only buy affordable stuff. And that immediately led me to, okay, so are your prices affordable? Yes. What level affordable? £20. Are you making profit on it? No, I'm not. So you're affordable for other people, but for you it's not affordable actually to buy anything else because your prices are so low. Can you see it? And people don't always know, they don't always realize that a story they've had in their head since they were a kid is driving the way they run their business at the moment. I love seeing those blind spots, and I love showing to people. I love seeing their faces when they go like, wow, I never realized this was happening here. I'm so glad you told me. this is the part of the job I enjoy most, to be honest. This is what drives me, what makes me jump out of bed every morning, that I will have a conversation with someone and I will show them their blind spots in a business. Love it. I will call myself a blind spot detective or something going forward. Maybe. I've called myself a pricing ninja recently, and I think it hit the spot with some people, so that's quite good. Okay, next one. What else do we have? What is the best pricing strategy for your business? Now, this is a good question, but there's no good answer to it. So apologies if you were expecting just to be told, do this. I don't believe in cookie cutter. I don't believe that there is one model that works for everyone, because we are all different. We all have got different goals. We all have got different priorities. We all like to do different things. And there is no one thing that will work for absolutely everyone the same way. So I don't do cookie cutter with my clients. I never do. I used to be in programs myself with some of my coaches when they told me this is the only way to go. And they told me this because it worked for them. It didn't work for me. They didn't get the connection that I need to be doing what I'm good at, and I need to be doing what I'm enjoying as well. That's all connected to your pricing as well. So if you're expecting me to say high ticket only or low ticket only, I'm not gonna say it, because it depends. What I would encourage you to do is feel into this. See what drives your boat. Where is your business able to be successful? Is it on a high ticket or is it on a low ticket? Now, the effort that goes into selling high ticket or low ticket is exactly the same. But it might be that your audience is huge at the moment, so low ticket might actually be quite good for you. If your audience is tiny, please do not go anywhere low ticket, because it will just not make you the money that you want to be making. And you will get annoyed, you will get frustrated, it will not work for you. So there are many different things that you need to think about before you decide this or that. What I encourage my clients to do is have an offer suite that gives different levels of engagement with a client. I always have an offer that is kind of bang in the middle, pricing wise. It's about $1,500, something like this. And then I can always upsell them or downsell people depending on what they really need after I've spoken to them. But it's not that I've got this one offer, high ticket offer only. People come to me and say, I'm not ready to work with you at the moment. It's too much. And I just say to them, oh, tough luck, bye. No, I tell them, you can do this course. You can do the DIY cash flow training course, for example. That is 500 or 600 pounds from memory. And that will move the needle for you. That will help you dramatically in your business. And then you will be ready to work with me at the higher level. Because I want people to be able to do something. I want to be able to help people do things that they want to do, because I know they will come back eventually when they've got the money. But I don't say no to people just because they don't want to invest in my high ticket. And believe me, I've seen it. I've seen it before, and I've been on a sales call, which wasn't supposed to be a sales call, but it ended up being one. And the lady just said to me, oh, $6,000 for 3 months. And I'm like, but it didn't feel right. The call itself didn't feel right. And when I said the pricing doesn't seem right to me, okay, fine, tough luck. Pretty much. Well, she ended the call within seconds of me saying no. Was that a good approach? No. She probably lost a client because maybe I just needed a smaller price point to get to know her better, to warm up to her, to actually see that I'm getting some sort of results with her, and then move on to the $6,000 program. Because $6,000 to invest is not that much when you think about getting really good results, is it? But it needs to be sold the right way. Okay, my throat is getting very, very sore, very dry. Right, I've been talking for 26 minutes. What else? Final thing. How to get your pricing right. And I think I've spoken about it a lot already in the last 26 minutes. Get your prices correct by knowing your numbers. This would be my priority. Look into how do you price properly? What are your pricing components? Understand what is your price floor, what is your price ceiling, how will you use your pricing in your marketing, understand your offer suite so that you've got an offer that is like a stepping stone for your clients. Work on your money muscle in terms of, or pricing muscles in terms of your mindset. Because the mindset is the first thing that will try to take you out of your current pricing and talk you out of it. So you need to work on it. Have someone who is your sounding board. Now, when I work with my clients, I very often get a message from them saying, I don't think it's worth that much, or I want to reduce my prices. And then what we do, we jump on a call and we investigate. We look into it. Why do you think this? What's happening here? And very quickly, they actually, rather than reducing the prices, they increase the prices. That's magic to me, and I love doing stuff like this. Absolutely love it. Practice, practice, practice. The confidence will come to you if you've practiced long enough. And again, I very often laugh with my clients and I say to them, if you're not confident in pricing, borrow my confidence until you feel confident yourself and just give me mine back later. Because you can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. You just need to start. You need to have the right support. And you need to be surrounded by the right people as well. Because if you're surrounding yourself with people who are only, let's say you want high ticket, to sell high ticket, but you're in a network, you're surrounding yourself with people who only sell low ticket or who are living in scarcity, who are talking about how cost of living is going up, how expensive everything is, that's going to be quite difficult for your pricing muscle to actually work well and to train well and to strengthen, because you are kind of pulling in and pulling out all the time. Yeah, so it's not gonna work. Surround yourself with the right people in your network, and it will give you a massive benefit. So all of this, as I said, in my program, which is Price Baby. Now, if you didn't get the connection, Price Baby comes from Ice Baby. If you've never heard the song, listen to it on Spotify and you will never be able to get it out of your head today. So sorry, not sorry, but it's connected. Price Baby is all about pricing, right? 4 weeks with me, working specifically on pricing, getting this pricing right. This year, why am I doing it before Christmas? Because everyone is planning things for January. Everyone wants to start new programs, new services, sell more, planning 2023. It's on everyone's books at the moment. If you don't get the pricing right this year, your next year will never be as successful as you want it to be. And this is for me the last opportunity to run a program like this that I'm truly passionate about, that I absolutely love, and that is full of value, full of information, and that will change lives of people next year. And I'm so confident that it will. So we're running it from the 16th of November, which is next week, for 4 weeks. I can send the details if anyone wants them. Just let me know, drop me a message and I'll give you all the information. But it's a small group to make sure that you get the most out of it. The first 5 people to sign up will also get a one-to-one strategy call with me, dedicated, specific to their business. And 2 places are already gone. So I've got 3 more places left for this call. If you don't want the call, that's absolutely fine as well. I know some people get so much out of just being in the program, because I'm answering all the questions anyway. But I love to place my eyes on your business and just show you your blind spots. This is where I thrive. This is what I love. So if pricing is on your wish list for next year, if pricing is something that you really want to resolve for next year, for yourself and for your business, and make your lives easier, get in touch. I'm more than happy to help you. I hope this training was useful. Let me know what was your biggest aha moment in the comments, please. I would love to know. And I'll just go and see. And if you've got any other questions, please let me know as well. I would love to know. I'll go through it just to make sure there are no questions, Anna, that I've not answered. Gosh, my throat is really not great. I talk too much. But let me know in the comments your thoughts about pricing, and what was your biggest takeaway from today. And then I'll love you and I'll leave you for the rest of the day. It's a nice and sunny day here today, which I am really enjoying the sunshine. Okay, I'll wait for another 10 seconds or so, and if there's nothing else, I'll always come back after the training, so I'll go back to the comments just to make sure I've not missed anything. And if you've got any other questions, either send them across to me, direct message me, or put them in here in the comments, and I'll answer. Okay, so we've got sustainable pricing for my project or strategy. Yeah, I need to outsource, so that needs to be included for me. Yes, 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 yes. So I was speaking to a client recently, and she had her pricing set at a certain level. And she said, I've just started working with a new VA. I'm like, okay, perfect. That's what you need. Who's paying for the VA? What do you mean? Well, have you increased the prices of your services so that you can afford the VA? No. Okay. So how is it going to work? So the VA is basically eating into your profit. So you're going to take less money home because you've got VA, which is okay. It can work for some. But would you not rather have more money and the VA? I would. So how do I do it? See, a lot of people forget about it. I worked years ago. I worked with some tradesmen, and they were always the same. They wouldn't include certain things. So they were suddenly, when they were pricing, their brain was going into a freeze mode, and they would forget that they've got a van to pay for, they've got tools to pay for, they've got themselves. They usually remembered about their employees, but they very rarely remember about themselves when it comes to paying them. And it's like, remember, you need to do it. Okay. Another comment: the work I did on pricing with you earlier in the year made a huge impact on my business. And like, oh, thank you so much. I know it has, and I'm so happy and so proud of you. I need a lot of support in all areas of my life to show up fully in my business. Aha moment. Perfect. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Yes, we all need support, and someone needs to be making money to get that support, right? So, oh, I just reading a comment. I would join your pricing program if I was already a client of yours. Well, yeah. Thank you so much. That's a really kind comment. That's so nice. Okay, if you've got any other questions, because I'm getting carried away obviously now, if I've got any other questions, please let me know, put them in the chat, and I'll answer them later. And thank you for joining me today. I hope you got a lot out of it. And I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks very much, guys. Bye-bye.